bookish friends, welcome back to Amanda's Bookish Adventures. It is time for a book haul. So it's been a couple months since I did a book haul. So all of these I've gotten recently. I don't think I have anything else. There is a book I want to buy at the end of June, so I will tell you the name of it at the end. I kind of haven't the books in stacks, but we'll kind of just go random. So I did get Electric Idol by Katie Robert, and it is the second one. It's Dark Olympus series. It's the second one. I did read the first one from the library, and I am planning on buying a physical copy of that. I just haven't done it yet. I want to get the next book in the series because there's another book that just came out, I think, or that's coming out, I think, tomorrow on June 14th. So Electric Idol. So it says, he was the most beautiful man in Olympus and the most deadly. In the ultra modern city of Olympus, there's always a price to pay. Psyche, I'm so not going to be able to say this, but I'm going to try. Demetrio knew she'd have to face Aphrodite eventually, but she never expected literally her heart to be at stake, or for Aphrodite's gorgeous son to be the one ordered to strike the killing blow. Eros has no problem shedding blood. Raised to be his mother's knife in the dark, he's been conditioned to accept that he's more monster than man. But when the time comes to take out his latest target, he can't do it. Confused by his reaction to Psyche, unexpected kindness, he does the only thing he can think of, keeping her safe. He binds her to him, body and soul. Psyche didn't expect to find herself married to the city's most dangerous killer. But something about Eros wakens a fire she's never felt before. As the line blurs and loyalties shift, Psyche realizes Eros might take her heart after all, and she's not sure she can survive the loss. So I'm really excited to get to read that. I did read Hades, the first one, Neon Gods, I think in a separate vlog. There are some novellas, like there's a 1.1 of character, I think Medusa. There's a novella after Neon Gods with Hades, and I think there's another one. And a fourth book has been announced. The cover has been shown, but it does not get released till next year. This one I ordered at the first of the month, and it just got here today. Legends and Lattes, and I think this is a independent publisher, I think, or it's UK published, and I think it just got picked up by an American publisher. I don't know for sure. High fantasies with a double shot of self-reventation, worn out after decades of packing steel and raising hell. Viv, the Orcic barbarian, crashes out of the warrior's life with one final score. A forgotten legend, a fable, artifact, and an unreasonable amount of hope led her to the streets of Thun, where she plans to open the first copy shop the city has ever seen. However, her dreams of a fresh start, pulling shots instead of swinging swords, are hardly a sure bet. Old frenemies and Thun's shady underbelly may just upset her plans to finally build something that will last. Viv will need some new partners and a different kind of resolve. A hot cup of fantasy sliced to life with a dollop of romantic froth. So I'm looking forward to this. I found out about that book on Twitter, and I've been wanting to read it since. I'm following the author, and it looks so good. I might sneak it in for my June TBR. Read it in June and maybe do a special vlog about it in July, because I'm trying to film July's videos early because of a project. So I also, I normally try to read most of the books from the library and then buy books used or new if I can. I like to read books I've never read by authors from the library, but this book, they did not have a physical copy, and the digital copy I've had on hold for about 4 months. So they were having a real good sale on Amazon on books, so I just bought a bunch of books. So I got Certain Dark Things by Sylvia Moreno Garcia, and I love the cover. I've been wanting to read this since it came out last year, and I was hoping a copy would come, but oh, it looks so good. So it says, welcome to Mexico City, an oasis in a sea of vampires. Domingo, a lonely garbage collecting street kid, is just trying to survive its heavenly police streets when a jaded vampire on the run swoops into his life. Alt, the descendant of Aztec blood drinkers, is smart, beautiful, and dangerous. Domingo is memorized. Alt needs to be quick to escape the city, far from the rival necro-vampire clan, relentless pursuing her. Her plan doesn't include Domingo, but Alt finds herself warming up to the scrappy young man and his undeniable charm. As the trail of corpses stretches behind them, local cops and crime bosses started closing in. Vampires, humans, cops, and criminals collide in the dark streets of Mexico City. Do Alt and Domingo stand the chance of making it out alive, or will the city devour them? That sounds really good, but the whole take on this is vampire with mythology, Aztec mythology, so I'm super excited to get to this. And then I just read this, but you'll see a vlog for it on July 11th. I think this video comes out. So this is a reread. I just finished it today. Something to talk about. A showrunner and her assistant give the world something to talk about when they accidentally fuel a ridiculous rumor in this debut romance. Hollywood powerhouse Jo is photographed making her assistant Emma laugh on the red carpet, and just like that, the tabloids declare them a couple. The so-called scandal couldn't come at a worse time, threatening Emma's promotion and Jo's new movie. As the gossip spreads, it starts to affect all the areas of their lives. Paparazzis are following them. Outside the office, coworkers are treating them differently, and a source is feeding information to the media. But their only comment is no comment. With the launch of Jo's film project fast approaching, the two women begin to spend even more time together, getting along famously. Even Emma seems to have a sixth sense for knowing what Jo needs, and Jo is known for being aloof and outwardly cold. Open up to Emma is a way neither of them expects. They begin to realize the rumor might not be so off base after all, but is acting on the spark between them worth fanning the gossip flames. Sorry, my dyslexia is kicking in. All right, so the next books, they're all by the same author, and even though I haven't hauled it, but I have read it, so it's put away. So the book I have is the fourth book in the Madison Kate series. It's called Kate. I also got the novella Vault 4.5 in the Madison Kate series, so I'm going to be reading that. But I can't read that before I read Hades, so I have Hades 1. We have Hades 2, I can't say the name. Anarchy. It's Anarchy. That, with my favorite love interest that I've read, that was in the Madison Kate series, Club 22. Then we have Timber. And I bought this one used because they only had the discreet cover when I was buying them. And they wanted $27, and I got this for $18, but it's in really good condition. It is really heavy and it's really thick. So you have to get them back in order. You have to read Hades before you can read Vault, because it doesn't even have a synopsis on Goodreads, because it says it will spoil Hades' series. It says it'll spoil Club 22 and Timber. I'm excited to get back into Madison Kate to see after when it ended, how are those characters doing. So for the series, I'm just going to read the first one. 5 years ago, I masterminded the infamous massacre of the Tri-State Timberwolves. The streets outside of the Wolves HQ ran red with blood of the old guard. And not one of those members loyal to my father. were spared mercy, not a single one. I let the media twist and distort the story. My new recruits eagerly proved themselves in spreading false news and covering our tracks to the general public. The tri-state Timberwolves were extinct, but that couldn't have been further from the truth. We changed, we grew, we evolved, and came out stronger than ever. Now I live, eat, sleep, and breathe Timberwolves. I'll do anything to keep my empire safe and thriving, to keep the people depending on me safe. So what would I do when it is my own weakness that places us all in danger? When I let sex cloud my judgment and my people pay the price? Simple. Kill the distractions. I'm called Hades for a reason, after all. So this is Hades' stories. So Madison Kate series. Kate is just 18 when the book starts. Like, she just turned 18. She's going to college. She's in her 20s, I think 20 or 21 when it ends. Hades is in her, I'm going to say her late 20s to early 30s. So I'm really excited to see Hades. And I also have the next, even though they all have their own, like the Madison Kate series, the Hades series, this series, they're all in the Shadow Grove area. So I have Honey Trap, the Guild 1. That's the series name. We have Drop Dead, the Guild 2, and I am going to do, I think it's called, I am going to buy it. It's just not here because it's not out when I'm filming this. I will be buying Killshot, the Guild 3. And I think in this trilogy, in this reverse harem, there is only 3. It's a trilogy. So I'm excited to see how it plays out because this one has 3 love interests, 3 male love interests. And I know who 2 of them are because we have met them in the Madison Kate series. There is one guy, I don't know if I did not pick him out for a love interest for her. He could have been in the background of Madison Kate series. But I know 2 of the love interests. I don't know 1. I do know a lot because in the last 3, I think, let me think. I do have a vlog about the Madison Kate series, but I think Hades gets mentioned in book 2, 3, and 4 in the series. In the first one, it is mostly focusing on Madison Kate's story with the guys and the development and why she's so mad at them. And then you see more it gets told throughout the series of what happened at the beginning. So yes, I'm excited to read this, which there should be hopefully a vlog about the Hades series and Vault, a special vlog, hopefully at the end of July. I'm not planning on reading these until I have the 3rd book, so maybe there'll be a vlog of the Guild series coming out in August. It does take me a little bit to read them, and then I just put the vlog for the next month. I'm planning to read these for the last 2 weeks of June if I can finish my TBR and film other vlogs for July. So maybe the vlog might go into the first week of July. It really depends. So that it is for my, I'm going to say July TBR, but I did collect most of these through, Lou needs me, but I have collected most of these throughout the months. The majority, let's see, I got this one this month. Yeah, I have slowly been collecting the Hades series and Honey Trap. I just was waiting for a book haul. I did not want to wait till Killshot came out because I needed content for June. So hopefully you enjoyed these books. If you read them, please let me know. I'd love to hear to read what the first one of the Guild series is about. So Honey Trap, a noun, a stratagem in which an attractive person entices another person into revealing information or doing something unwise. Those who reach a certain level within the mercenary guild know that it's not merely a job, it isn't a hobby, or a career, or a fun pastime. It's a calling, a fucking honor. Being in the guild in our life or death, not everyone is creative equally, and not everyone is truly cut out for the work we do. It's not pretty, it's not glamorous, and it's sure as shit not moral or good. The weight of the sins we carry can become too much for some, and they can crack. When they do, they become a threat. No one quits the guild, not really. Either they cut a deal to make themselves useful in another capacity, or they get eliminated. But who, you might ask, can kill a killer? Who scares the boogeyman into running and hiding? Men like me. The guild is my life, my love, my very existence. Anyone who possesses a threat to that is eliminated. No questions, no hesitations, no mercy until her. So I have, like I said, Honey Trap, Dead Drop, which I can't read the back because it would spoil book 1. And I'm planning on getting Kill Shot, even though it has not been released. I think it releases on June 27th, but so far it only has pre-order for the Kindle, so might be a bit before I can get the paperback. But I'm just, even though I'll probably show it in the next haul, I am saying I am getting the finale for the Guild series, and I'll let you continue with the rest of the video, well, the ending of the video. That's it for this book haul. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.